What's going on, guys? It's your boys.
Hey everyone, really quick before the video starts, I just wanted to spread the word. MinusWorld does have its own channel now.
I think Snorlax is my spirit animal.
And what we do on it is basically get together and hang out.
You sold hot dogs in Sweden.
Swanky.
Talk about stuff we find interesting.
Well, basically it's just milk in a bag, and you put it in this little plastic thing.
Play games together.
I hope you get zucked. Oh, you made it! I did it! I caught it!
If you want to see what a bunch of my buddies are like unscripted, that's the place to go.
Oh, no, I slipped off the... I forgot. I slipped off the...
I don't think I've ever heard you make that sound before.
Then we have Nico, BBQ.
Hey, I'm Nico. I made a video called Mario's Not a Hero 5 years ago, and I'm still getting hate daily about it.
Oh my god. Wait, so what do you have to do, Drew?
You have to do a smash throw. You have to
What is a smash throw? Hope to see you there. Alrighty, on with the show.
Thank you very much, guys.
God, thank you so much.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent in yellow and
Welcome to Bikini Bottom.
Discount Jacques Cousteau. I know that's the joke, but what kind of person would I be if I didn't follow my own running gags?
I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well.
I mean, what good is having the formula if the city you're selling it in is destroyed? People would have no money to buy your food. And if that's the plan, why not just destroy the city and sell chum? You don't need the formula if people have no choice but to buy your food.
Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army.
How would an underwater robot army work? I mean, if they were purely hydraulic, it would make sense, but we clearly see that the robots have engines and even work off electricity.
Why do we even have that lever?
No! No! Oh, my good China!
Do people in Bikini Bottom even know what China is? They don't even really know what humans are. How would they know that English speakers call delicate porcelain China because that's where it came from? I don't even think they know what English is.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Shouldn't it be robots and seahorses? Where did you even get an actual horse toy?
Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Why are all shells in this world magical? First the magic conch shell, now this. What imbued these shells with their magical powers?
Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
So, who has jurisdiction on what the magic wishing word is? Can you just change it to whatever you want? Look, I know the shell is Boosh and this is Patrick Star we're talking about, but I just want to understand Patrick's dumbass logic behind it.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
This game came out about 3 years before the episode Best Day Ever, so I blame this game for that episode and that song.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
What up? I'm
SpongeBob!
I'm 19, and I never f***ing learned how to read.
I know that there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense when you think about it in an underwater setting, but how do they explain paper? Like, where would it even come from? Regardless, why would a letter from Mr. Krabs be on a typewriter? Wouldn't a letter from anybody be at your front door? Did he, like, break in and type it out for you?
Ahoy there, Spongebob!
Discount Clancy Brown.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion!
What? How did you... What?
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
What? That's what it looks like in front of Spongebob, Squidward, and Patrick's houses? It does not. They've shown multiple episodes where you can't see anything but the terrifying emptiness of the sea.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry.
Considering they're all sea creatures, isn't that phrase kind of f***ed up? Like, we use bigger fish to fry as an idiom because we're humans. Isn't that the equivalent of saying I've got bigger people to slaughter?
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Why? We're never really given a reason other than it's a collectible. Hell, why did you have to get one to leave your own house?
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
Was SpongeBob not supposed to hear that? Because you didn't really say that too quietly.
All I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long.
That's where you've been?
Where were we?
I thought you left Bikini Bottom.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Do you just collect socks? I mean, you don't wear them. Why would you want them? Where'd you get all those bandages? Didn't you just get stung by the jellyfish?
According to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. King jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish.
Wait, why do we have to get it from King Jellyfish himself? You would think that given that there's a whole field of jellyfish, that jellyfish stings would be common, and that if you know the cure, a treatment would be readily available, instead of having to get the cure by putting your own life at stake. And if it goes away eventually, why not just wait? Like, if I had a cold and chicken soup would help me recover, but to make that soup I'd have to fight an actual chicken, I think I'd rather just wait until the cold goes away.
I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Okay. Doesn't the concept of an airplane kind of not work underwater?
Wow! A bungee jump for a golden spatula! I must be in heaven!
The religious concept of heaven exists in Bikini Bottom? I would have thought they believed in sea deities like Poseidon or something. Does the H in Jesus H. Christ stand for halibut? Some sea humor for you.
Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid.
Discount Ernest Borgnine.
Now, what was I supposed to tell you?
That Patrick is surrounded by robots and needs my help.
How could you possibly know that? You just got here.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
You're all alone, Patrick.
Woo! Thank goodness you're safe, Patrick.
Well, of course, SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, the robots and the...
Oh yeah, I found this for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
What do you mean you don't know what it is? You offered to give us one earlier. Granted, you call it a turkey baster instead of a spatula, but you know what this is. Patrick sure seemed excited over an object that he knows nothing about. What the hell is the point of the NPCs in this game? They don't really make the world feel more alive, they kind of just make you wonder what they're doing there. Unless they're a major character from the show, they don't offer any dialogue, any objectives. If anything, sometimes they're kind of in the way. You could take them out of the game and nothing would change.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
So very tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
You have a neck?
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality design and knockoff wallets.
Oh, thank you!
Never mind the fact that Plankton runs a sweatshop that makes knockoff wallets, so why would he feel the need to run a restaurant? Patrick is scarily begging Plankton to kill him. Why do the pressure plates have an imprint of human feet? What underwater creature has those feet? Did a human make these pressure plates?
Ahoy there! Squidward tells me you're looking for the King Jellyfish.
Yes.
Are you?
Good thing, too.
I thought SpongeBob was. And as far as I know, he never relayed that information to you. Wait, who set up those targets? I thought it was Plankton. He wanted to keep the whole robot thing hush-hush, so was it the robots? How do they know about SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy? Hell, we don't even know about Sandy being playable yet. How does a shower work underwater? Is it just a jet stream? Is it even cleaning anything? Okay, I guess he's leaving. I don't know where he's going, but he didn't have to leave. We just wanted his jelly, and now we have it. Also, it's not like we stole the jelly or anything. We probably could have just asked for it nicely, and he would have given it to us. How?
How is anyone going to get across there? Uh-oh, more robots.
How can you see all of this? SpongeBob's got some 40-40 vision. Oh, I guess I just had to get to the bus stop. I was wondering where Sandy was because the game told me I needed to play as her, but I figured that I had to unlock her first, kind of like how I did with Patrick and Jellyfish Fields, but nope, you can just trade places with her. No introduction.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill.
You could have said shinier than a silver dollar. Bills don't shine. All right.
Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
You live in the ocean. That's like being a bird and not knowing how to fly.
Oh no, the children's balloons have been overfilled. They're carrying the children out of control.
What, did they give all 5 kids all those balloons at the same time? I don't know, this just doesn't seem like an accident when it happened 5 times. Ah, underwater fire. A classic impossibility. Wait, what? How does me destroying a robot on one pier, breaking the floor underneath me, cause a Ferris wheel on another pier to fall into the goo?
Tell him what he's won, Johnny. It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula, and that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Did you even know you'd be fighting this robot?
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Damn, SpongeBob, it's not like you to just flat out say no to being someone's friend, even Plankton's.
We're getting unconfirmed reports that the robot menace is emanating from the chum bucket. The proprietor, Plankton, has released the following statement. Hear me now! I'll crush you all beneath my... And now back to your regular programming. Retirement Home Girls Gone Wild.
Mermy Man, please, you're in a retirement home. What?
Squidward, am I happy to see you? And not just the kind of happy you feel in the front of your knees, but the kind of happy you feel in the back of your elbow. Oh, you'll never believe what's been happening.
Yeah, I've already been briefed by the geriatric duo. Those 2 old coots sent me in to get updated with the Mermalair computer.
What the hell is Squidward even doing here? The Mermalair isn't somewhere you just stumble upon. Also, how is throw the throw fruit hard to say? I just did it. That was one take.
I can see Squidward's house from up here. And he's not wearing any pants. Oh wait, he never wears pants.
How in Patchy's pubes can you see Squidward's house if we're underground?
In order for me to regain control of the security system, you need to press all the override buttons spread throughout the Mermalair. The first one is here.
Press the buttons! Got it!
When you have pressed them all, you should return here to press the master shutdown button. You will be rewarded.
Return here! Got it!
Are you listening to me?
I mean, he's repeating what you're saying back to you, isn't he? I know it's not indicative of him actually paying attention, but he's still kind of absorbing the information. Absorbing. Oh, this spatula sucks! It's a bunch of waiting and waiting for the giant ball to reach where you need to go, and if you mess up, you're just gonna have to wait even more. And it's particularly annoying when you're only flubbing up the last part.
Well, the security system has been shut down, and we got a good checkup.
Hooray for justice in all its multi-splendor glory!
Yeah, well, Justice Boy, you also cut the power to the Mermalair's VCS. That's Villain Containment System.
Is that bad?
Does Mermaid Man smell like sour milk?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Oh, no. It looks like one of the villains is broken free.
What's that? An evildoer on the loose? Who is it? Man Ray? The atomic flounder? The dirty bubble?
No, worse than that. He's your archenemy. Prawn.
Prawn. Also, I thought Man Ray was your guys' archenemy. Who the hell's this Prawn guy? I appreciate the attention to detail in making SpongeBob the dehydrated version of himself when he first visits Sandy's tree dome, but why wouldn't you just make him wear his water helmet? Poor dude has to destroy robots while not being able to breathe. So I know the museum was ransacked, but did SpongeBob and Sandy lend the museum paintings of them? Or did they already have these paintings?
We have to help! You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto.
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct.
What button? That's a piece of paper that says kick me here, which... Why does it have a piece of paper that says kick me here? Who put it there?
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Ha, poop.
We, of course meaning you, we're gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas, or I'll never get back into the chum bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the chum bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
Get it? Because they live underwater? All right.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
Why is "you don't look so good" a question in the subtitles? It's more of a statement.
It shines.
What's the point of this? It becomes widescreen as if a cutscene's gonna start, but nothing happens. Is it just a toilet joke?
Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now.
Bejesus? Huh. Maybe they do practice Christianity in Bikini Bottom.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward. Swab the poop deck.
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum wisp to get?
That's golden spatula.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? You've given us like 10 of those things, and you refer to them by name. How do you not know their name?
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab the poop deck!
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
No, sure is.
It's really not. I know this is a minor nitpick and it's not a jokey sin, but normally cutscenes have more polygons or triangles on the models, allowing them to emote more, animate more uniquely, making them look better. But even during gameplay, the Flying Dutchman had transparency that he doesn't have during these cutscenes, which would honestly make him look more like, well, a ghost. And the same goes for the bubble. Right now it just looks like a textureless model with a bump map applied to it.
Gary, what are you doing here? Ow.
Oh, boring. I know this is SpongeBob's dream and not Gary's, but you missed the opportunity to bring back the eloquent Dream Gary. You know, the one that could talk and had hands?
Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Ow. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it?
Why does the mustache not move in sync with SpongeBob? I know it's a separate model, but I feel like it could have been an easy fix. Also, it looks like cardboard. He couldn't have dreamed of a real mustache.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Wait, this is Sandy's dream? Why would Sandy's dream be inside SpongeBob's dream?
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
That's sexist.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrel, we're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
So, I'm guessing that these characters have no control over the dreams, right? And as dreams, none of this is real, correct? So, what the hell is the point of getting the golden spatulas in this world? Why would they be real? How do we get them back out into the real world? How did they get into the dream world to begin with?
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Okay, well, I know that's their name, but you could have called them horned toads. Now I gotta live with the fact that I've heard an animated squirrel from a cartoon aimed at children say the word horny in an official licensed video game of said cartoon.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's dream?
Hard time, boy. Or at least it feels like it.
You jest, but that's a legitimately good question. Why are Mr. Krabs and Squidward in each other's dreams? And, well, okay, that's not even really the problem, because Larry and Plankton were in Sandy's dream, but the thing is, so was she. The better question is, why aren't Squidward or Mr. Krabs in their own dreams?
That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen!
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me!
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me!
Jump in, jelly beans! A robot SpongeBob!
There's definitely something funny going on here. And I don't mean you.
Man, if ever there was a metaphor more appropriate for any game. Also, how did Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, and a mime get here before we did?
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. Ugh. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that! What's wrong now? It should be working!
And he wonders why all of his plans fail. Seriously, this is the guy that built a robot duplicating machine that works?
robot better change tactics and fast.
What? Did I just skip that fight? Okay, real talk, this is the first time I've ever played this game, meaning that all this is new to me, so I had no idea if that was just a unique bug or something that I happened upon, but nope. That is an actual consistent strategy used in speedruns. And I performed it by complete accident. That is way too easy to do.
You dolts are destroying my beautiful bride. We were supposed to get married next week.
So, RoboPlankton and RoboSpongebob are in a romantic relationship where RoboPlankton is the top? Beats the f*** out of my fanfiction. We interrupt Battle for Bikini Bottom to bring you Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
Wow, you really did not end this game, did you?
Are you ready, kids?
This is what I get for 100%ing the game? The character singing the theme song? Dude, you even know how long it took me to find those stupid socks? The only reason the shiny objects for Mr. Krabs didn't take as long is because halfway through grinding for them, I found out about an exploit. Otherwise, that would have taken even longer. It's not even the voice actor singing. You could have at least given us that. This sucks! Hey everyone, Charai5 here. Thanks so much for watching my CINEMASINS pastiche of everything wrong with Spongebob Squarepants, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon and my channel members. If you want to be featured in future videos, then consider helping me out a little bit each month or hit that join button. To those who do support, stay awesome. You guys should head over to CINEMASINS, the awesome people that I pastiche. They also host sister channels that cover music videos, brands, and other topics. If you have some time, why not check out everything wrong with Oogie's Revenge? Until next time, stay safe and stay awesome. This is Charai5, signing off.